man's greatest hidden fear is not failure and it's not pain. It's being alone with his own thoughts. Silence scares him because there's nowhere to run, no distractions, no people to blame, no noise to drown out the truth. When a man is alone, he's forced to confront who he is, who he isn't, and who could have been. That moment exposes weaknesses most men would rather ignore, and that's why so many avoid solitude at all costs. The fear of being alone isn't really the fear of being unnecessary, of not being wanted, of not mattering to anyone. So men stay busy. They surround themselves with people, relationships, entertainment, and chaos, not because it makes them happy, but because it keeps the silence away. Yet the silence always comes back, and when it does, the unprepared man feels lost. He feels empty. He feels small. But there's another type of man. The one who doesn't run from solitude, he steps into it. He accepts that being alone is uncomfortable, but he understands that discomfort is the teacher. Alone, he sees his habits clearly. Alone, he notices his excuses. Alone, he realizes that no one is coming to save him. And instead of breaking, something inside him hardens in a good way. A man who learns to be alone has nothing to fear. He stops needing constant reassurance. He stops measuring his worth by who he stands next to him. He begins improving not to prove something to others, but because he refuses to stay weak. He trains his body when motivation is gone. He sharpens his mind when nobody cares. He builds discipline in the dark, knowing the self-respect is born there. Being alone doesn't mean being lonely. It means being self-sufficient. It means becoming your own foundation. When a man reaches a point, rejection no longer destroys him, silence no longer scares him, and boredom no longer controls him. He learns that peace comes from competence, and confidence comes from keeping promises to himself. And here's the truth. Most people never say out loud. The man who conquers his fear of being alone becomes dangerous in the best way. Not reckless, not arrogant, but unshakable. He chooses relationships instead of needing him. He walks away from weaknesses without panic. He stands firm because he knows he'll be fine even when he stands alone. So if solitude scares you, good. That fear is pointing directly at your next level. Step into it. Improve in it. Learn how to be alone without collapsing. Because once a man realizes he doesn't need anyone to become strong, he truly has nothing left to fear.